UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, that's frustrating. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking good.
And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival. finds himself at a share of 14th position. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Not a bad play, that one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Ooh, we could see the focus on their face when they were standing over it. Excellent concentration. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Well holed. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
These are on rails, looking good.
Currently a couple under for the event. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And he's hit that inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This is buckets. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Needs this one to kick right. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt is for a birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Just didn't drop. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. He's in a share of 3rd place. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. And this putt to move into a share of 1st place. Oh, nice looking putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, just missed. It's time to check on the leaderboard. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say this player is awfully solid.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. 2nd shot here at the 10th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. There's this one to kick right.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now leading by 1 shot. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one started out on a good line. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 7 under. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That is hunting for the hole. It was on a good line. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2. This putt for par here. This one has eyes for the hole.
Unlucky the flagstick didn't slow that one down.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Going with the 6-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Oh, that was flushed. Sitting at -7, currently in the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, quality shot, that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Okay, steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
This one needs to kick left. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Well, this is an important putt. Is it a must-make?
It is a must-make, and I'm excited to see what they can produce.
Hey, that's a chance. That's inside the range. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Go on, get in the hole. Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And as Jon Rahm steadies himself over the ball. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And now this to win the Players' Championship. Oh, this looks pure. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of 2 players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
No kidding, Henny. If you go through the history books, very few people have ever boasted a W against the great T-Dub. I can't believe they're taking on Tiger Woods today. I'm certainly excited to see how this one plays out.
It's incredibly brave. I know that they have beaten an incredible lineup of players to this point. But Luke, this is Tiger Woods. What are they thinking? He's the greatest player to ever has played the game, and they think that they can go up against him and beat him? It just doesn't happen.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Oh, please, Luke, let's not set Rich Beam off. Once we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beam school of confidence and good golf, because, as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Gotta like their chances from there.
A 7-footer right here.
Yep, tracking well.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's return to live play now. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Get in the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well played, mate. Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens. Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Currently -5. Currently in the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Tiger Woods. Ah, that's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
20 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 14-footer.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 7 under for the round. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Starting to look really good.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently in the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Big chance here. And he holds it. What a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Great looking shot this. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Like the look of this one. He's made it for eagle. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Birdied their last hole.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's currently sitting in first place. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
getting ready to play their third. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the hybrid. This one might need to get down a little. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Tiger. Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 15th. How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par. The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Not bad. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par on this one. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
From about 130 yards here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently 14 under for the round. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Chip in here, and he'll steal the title. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
And with this putt, he will win the event. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And here we are with the third shot. A 9-foot chance here. Looking really good, this one. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Is this one heading into the sand? Yeah. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Yes, they've made it.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And down she goes. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And it's time to recap that play.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The fourth is one of the stronger par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par four.
Sitting at one under the card, currently tied for sixth. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. And this putt to move into the top five. Oh, how about that one? Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top five. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The fifth is one of the shorter par fours on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Luke, I gotta say, I love your positive vibes, but unfortunately, that one has ended up in the bunker.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And now at 3 under overall. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
And here we are with their fourth. He shares top spot. like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Just didn't drop. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Currently 1 under for the event. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 8th. Sitting at -1 in a share of 9th position. Playing their 4th shot, just a couple back from our leader. Chance to save the par if he can make this one. This one's dialed in. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Opting for the 6-iron.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And there it is. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind coming right at him.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This one to save par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Looking really good, this one. What a putt to make. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Was on a good line. Okay, time to return to the action. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. 13's a long pass for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, get in. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently at -4 overall.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
And here we are with the third shot. Just one stroke off the lead. Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Yes, and with just 4 holes to go, this could be an interesting finish.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Ooh. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the 7. Oh. Well, that's an unlucky break. That one was right at it. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
A par putt on the table. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This is full send.
That makes its way to the first cut. That was wonderfully done. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Okay, steady now. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Oh, so close. And now this to win the Valero Texas Open. When you're good enough to tame TPC San Antonio, you deserve to don the cowboy boots and big champion's hat. Congratulations to our Valero Texas Open winner.
Time to take those out and do a little 2-step and on to the next tournament. Luke, what a win here in Texas.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.